Wow. Oh my gosh. What the? Wahoo! Hooray! And hello. Rare Wednesday stream. Quote unquote rare. I should say uncommon Wednesday stream. I feel like Thursday's gotta be the rarest day for me and streaming. If you catch me streaming on Thursday, something's gone wrong. Honestly, Anthony, first of all, hello, welcome. And secondly, every stream is a legendary rarity stream if you know, if you really think about it. Because think about how many hours of the day I don't stream. It's like, you know, suddenly puts it into perspective, doesn't it? Not really. Oh, Evan's piano solo. Hey, did anybody notice anything interesting about about this playlist by any chance? I would be surprised if it was noticed, but you know how I'm always whining and groaning and moaning about how inconsistent the volumes are across various formats of video game music files. Genesis songs are too loud, SNES songs are too small, etc. I always have to kind of, you know, fiddle with the volume live to try and earball it, to try and eyeball it, and see, you know, what's going to be a comfortable volume. And there's the constant risk of getting jump scared by the Sega Genesis. But yesterday, I took yesterday off due to sleepy. And what I ended up doing was finally going through my big freaking foobar playlist. Not only organizing the files and adding some new files and getting rid of some songs I wasn't crazy about and this, that, and the other. I also went ahead and ran replay gain across my entire library wherever it was possible. And so now, as a result of that, volume is much more consistent. Significantly more consistent. You'll notice that we did have a Genesis song that was all drums, going directly into a Super Nintendo song. And the volume was about the same, at least according to the... At least if I'm eyeballing the freaking thingy correctly. So I'm quite happy about that. That's, I think, going to be a very big quality of life improvement for Melon Bread, for the intro of this stream, for this very section of the stream, the, you know, the chat. I should warn, it's still not perfect. There are still some files that resisted, they weren't compatible with whatever wizardry that that foobar built-in replay gain stuff does. So there's definitely going to be there's still a risk of jump scare happening, basically, or a risk of things being too quiet. But it's much fewer and much farther between. It's not going to be, say, every single Genesis song. So I'm very happy with that. I think that's going to be such a pleasant listening experience for everybody, or at least more pleasant. These are the subtle quality of life features that I'm hoping to integrate into every single stream, whether those streams are common, rare, ultra rare, epic, or legendary. I'm almost tempted to just keep sitting here and chilling and listening, because I'm very it was weird and finicky to get this working. I kept trying to, like, I would like, you know, scan the whole library, and it would take like an hour, and then I would come back and it would be stuck. And I was like, what? Okay, I guess it doesn't work. Oh well. Then after digging into it, it turns out the problem with it was that there was exactly one file that was being problematic, and it was fucking Snowboard Kids credits for whatever reason. Other stuff that's like not compatible, it'll just be like, oh, hey, sorry, here's an error. It won't work. Sorry. But for whatever reason, Snowboard Kids credits, it just is like it gets completely stuck there and crashes completely. I don't know why. Other songs in the same, it's a mystery. It's such a, nobody knows how computer works and nobody knows how audio works, okay? Nobody has ever known this. These are two things that are true. I will provide you with a third thing that is true, which is that we can play Shadow Dancer right now. Ah, shinobi. Turns out Shadow Dancer is kind of a shinobi. I don't know exactly to what extent. If it's like the same team worked on it sort of situation, or what. I know in some releases it's called Shadow Dancer: The Secret of Shinobi. I know that there's a Genesis version of this game that is its own game. We won't be playing that tonight. We're sticking with Shadow Dancer for the arcade. As I understand, that's a Bionic Commando situation. Like, they took the name and, like, the, you know, property, but ultimately just made a whole new game for the Genesis. They did port this to the Master System. We saw that port back when I did that big wheel. And that port is, as I understand, a direct port. So if we have time, we'll look at that. But for now, Puppy Doggy. No longer do we need to worry about what if a face was big. Now we can see a doggy. Joystick down and attack button for Ninja Dog attack, by the way. Yep. Once again. Also, attack, jump, and ninja magic are our buttons. Oh, sonically, this game is quite awesome. Now you have double firepower. Okay, I have the flashing lights forecast set to real because I remember that effect being particularly egregious, but it's actually not that bad, really. Still, arcade game in 1989, feel like setting the forecast to real is not necessarily, you know, not a bad call. So yeah, it seems they've beefed up the graphics, they beefed up the mechanics. At least judging from the track screen, it seems like it's a faster game. They've kind of... Well, I say faster, but look at the speed of that knife. Okay, let's get in here. Mission 1, obstruct the enemy's deadly mission. Will do. Oh, look at our dog! Oh, he's so happy. He's literally a good boy. Has rate your dogs done this dog? Probably, right? Is this dog a heckin' pepperino or what? I think I'm entering the era of my life where I'm going to start ironically saying that sort of language, bringing it back. I have double firepower. I thought that text was just going to be attract mode stuff. We seem to be unstoppable. We seem to be the most powerful force on this earth. Well, we do die to one bullet. I see. The music leaves something to be desired. At least on first impression. It doesn't quite have the... I don't know, it sets an atmosphere. Maybe I'll let it grow on me. I think it's just that Shinobi 1's music was so, you know, so hooky. Go dog. I don't know. I just feel like I get the sense with the largeness of the bodies and the graphics and the quickness of the action compared to Shinobi 1. Oh fuck! I have objectives to complete. There we go. These graphics are so digitized. Damn, a whole plane. Arutufan Airlines. Whoa, cool guy. Awesome guy. I would not be happy. I would not be... If I boarded my flight and I saw this guy handling my luggage, I would feel safe and secure. God, I love the way our dog idles and wags his tail and sticks out his tongue. They knew what was important. Can dog go? No! What? My dog became small! Oh! Okay, he gets better. He gets bigger. Frog Type Games, welcome to Gaming's world. Welcome to Shadow Dancer. We have a doggy. Check out this freaking puppy we have on our side. You gotta admit. Oh, Tristy was playing Whoa 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 Ridge Racer. That's a reasonable thing to get distracted by. No! Continue now and get 2 ninja magics. That's how can I pass up a deal like that? It's Shadow Dancer. It's pretty cool. Looks quite awesome. Sounds pretty good. You get a doggy. Pleasantly surprised by this so far. Fuck. Yeah, I'm thinking that's Oopie. And he barks so loudly as well, which I'm sure is so fun for arcade owners everywhere. Everybody loves it when this happens. Ah! Difficult. Has anybody noticed that this genre of video game that Shinobi likes, your action platformers, your post-rolling thunders, they can be a little difficult. I'm impressed by the dog's ability to actually make a difference. I really thought it was gonna be a bit gimmicky, but no, no. The doggy's important, and the doggy becomes small. No! This is so sad. Once again, our objectives stay completed. This is... For whatever reason, I wasn't expecting this to feel quite so direct of a sequel to Shinobi. Is that silly? Is that foolish to say? Kill. Nice. Let's go, puppy. Okay. I'll do this. Yay. Now I'm on the plane. The queues for the TSA are ridiculous these days, aren't they? And now we're on the plane. Look at that progression. Oh, and it's this guy. We all remember this guy. Oh, but I don't get doggy in the boss fight. That's true. A boss fight would scare the doggy. A boss fight would scare the doggy. Should I? That was our traditional 3-credit run, right? Now we have permission to credit feed from the top. Of course, everybody. Of course. Oh, fun, enter your name music. Game over.
I don't quite know what happened or what went wrong. Was it a mistake to create the ultimate life form? I thought it would be something that would benefit mankind, but then the military guards landed on the colony that day. They were sent to destroy the research project that I had been working on. My colleagues at the research facility, my granddaughter, Maria, I hope you are all safe.
Wow, is that our longest voice line? It must be, right? I don't think we've ever had a voice line that's so long that it disappears before it actually finishes saying. Huh. Gotta be. And yeah, subtitles didn't really like how long that was. Not sure what that was about. It's probably fine. It's probably nothing to worry about. I really like the book report tone Rouge had during that. Also, I feel like we never really get to... We haven't really seen one... Sorry, I lost my thought because I was stuck in doggy world. I feel like we haven't really seen one... We never get to hear that Rouge reading those lines alone. It's always like overlaid with the Gerald's reading of the same stuff, right? So I did kind of enjoy that. I like the pose we have when we're, I think this is like our, we're ready to send our doggy. Yeah. Hand up. It's the only ethical gacha, certainly. It's quite ethical. And yeah, there's definitely some lines that break the screen, and I don't know if it's length or if it's just Sammy being a little bit silly. It's so important. It's so important to keep yourself occupied when you're guarding your one stretch of shinobi level. I do like the way this this airport looks, with the airplane in the background and like the loading dock. No! I will avenge you. Kill. Me when I have double the firepower. No! I don't know if it's time or what to get my doggy back up to full size. Alright, we're back here. Surely this guy's no problem. Oh, he throws the ball low sometimes. Awesome noise. Challenge for extra player. Why, don't mind if I do. Shoot all ninjas. Oh, now these are digitized graphics. Oh, yes. Look at this. This is what gaming could be. This is how it could look on the PlayStation 6. That looked fucking awesome. Alright, who's ready to disrupt the enemy supply route? Also, I realized, I was like, why am I so uncomfortable? My armrests are in a weird position. That's why. Rescue doggy. Where did doggy go? Come back. Oh, ninja! Kill. Enter at own risk. Buddy, you're telling me. No! My risk! I risked it all, and for what? Dog. I can't get over tiny puppy sprite. I can't get over hurting your dog and then it turns into a tiny dog. I think that's so good. Oh fuck. I suppose it's to discourage me from just plain old crouching. Ah! Killed by the purple. The devious purple man. I think that's the thing. Is that now I can't just crouch and fire, because crouch and fire is also the same input of send dog. And I think that those guys are maybe... They're not vulnerable to the power of dog due to their training. Also, worth noting, we can do it. We can do the famous walk. And the doggy does try to join in on the awesome walk. Does his best. Does our puppy doggy have a name? Anybody knows this? Fuck. I forgot. There we go. Oh! I wasn't expecting him to immediately do that again. The doggy seems to get a little lost here. Can you pet the dog in Shadow Dancers? I'm afraid it seems like I cannot actually pet the dog. Bad news. Welcome in, Two Spaces. Hi. It's Shadow Dancer for the arcades. In the English manual, it says you're Joe coming out of retirement, but in all other manuals, you're his son, Hayate. Now, I should ask, is that the manual for the Sega Genesis version? Because that might be... I don't know if the Sega Genesis version, like... I am unclear as of yet the way in which this is different from the Sega Genesis version. It could have the identical plot. Sega oil. I have double the firepower. This is pretty cool. Now, the Master System version of this is a port of the arcade version directly. Oh, does the dog have the spirit of our dear old dad, Joe? Ooh. Oh, finally, a funky beat. I enjoy the tension. I enjoy the sense of tension, but... I was definitely missing... Oh, Sega aesthetics scratched it in graffiti. No pills. Step. I love. Turn me oh. Oh, I wasn't able to revenge. I'm sorry, my dear tiny doggy. I can come over here and fight you for some reason. Why would I do that? Unless you drop some kind of treat. But this hasn't really been the kind of game where foes drop treats. Oh, the train moving! My goodness! Guys, they were cooking some graphics here. Honestly, also, I saw that line and I was like, oh fuck, we've got a really long level on our hands all of a sudden. This is gonna be fucked up. But no, it's just because we're going by train. We're gonna take the train. Ah, this game might kind of be awesome. I thought this was going to be mid-city. How wrong I was. It's at least got graphics. And it's got depth. It's sad that we can't pet the dog in Shadow Dancer, but it is nice that if we're idling with no enemies nearby, our doggy is happy. Okay. I was genuinely not expecting the train to start moving and for the background to go wild like this. I mean, I know this is like the #1 this era of Sega parallax. Still, it's a nice flourish. Adds quite the dynamism. Well, you know what? Good on that guy. He did his job, and he did it well. Boom, 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 boom. Ba 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 ba. Good level to bust out the funky track on. remarkably confident move. I think these Sega guys might know a thing or two about game. Okay, kill. Ah, I jumped into his stupid little disc. Oh. Oh, Hayate or Joe. We're really in it. We got 5 more bombs to find. Bum, bum, bum. Okay, kill. No! This guy's funny. Oh, I'm just now observing how, like, thin he is. I'm looking at, like, his torso. His entire stance. It isn't right. Oh, the world's slowest knife. Gets me personal best, though. Doggy time. World of dog. World of dog. It's alright. Don't worry. We've got him. My dog is so talented and cool. Oh, we made it. I didn't even realize that the train had stopped. Ah! We've got a real... The difficulty has ramped up pretty significantly here, I feel. Lest I start thinking this was going to be a much easier journey due to dog. Oh! 3 ninja magics? How generous. I should be using my ninja magics more often than I am. Smoke them if you've got them. No, I was trying to jump as I fell down the stairs, but I kept pressing it at the exact wrong time. Oh, how silly. But yeah, I'm warming up to this game. I'm liking what I'm hearing. I'm liking what I'm playing. Seems like we might have a good one on our hand. Ah! Foolish, foolish. I gotta strike that guy. Or maybe get into a better position where I can strike him? I don't know. I haven't quite gleaned how to take care of Mr. Purple yet. I keep reading this car as saying fool on it. It probably actually says food. I guess, you know, worst case scenario, I could get there and spend one of my famous magics that I love to do. It's kind of funny how the knife being slow makes it so much more of a threat. It covers space for such a longer period of time. Yay. Kill. No. Blob, hello. Welcome to Dog. Ah, work and lurk. Classic combination. Wishing you a productive work. Don't worry, me and the dog have this under control. You know, relatively under control. I'm impressed that I thought we were gonna get off the train and that was gonna be the level, but no, it keeps going. They stuffed a lot into this one. This shit is action-packed. Hope everyone's doing well. Hope everyone's having a relatively normal week. I am personally quite excited to get to the end of this week because I have next week off. Now, granted, I have it off because of I have to packing and moving, so it's not all sunshine. But it is nice to be able to not worry about work at least. Kill. Doggy. Please. I don't know why Doggy refused to kill there. Ah! That old classic trick of more secret guys appearing right at the last frame. Stage 2 out of 3. It's the blinking bridge. Oh, this is a natural stage. I was expecting it to be a boss fight. Oh! This level's larger than I thought it was. Some good arcade water, for sure, for sure. Yeah, look at that. Yeah, they really put some graphics into this one. This level's kind of way more open than I thought it would be as well. At least it feels that way. Dude, the low projectile. I'm not ready. At least my dog doesn't have any trouble navigating all the perils. Also, this is... I would have assumed that this was a bottomless pit, but it's fine. How dare you? Oh man, and the little blinking... The blinking signal lights in the background, really good. On the rocky shore. No! What a way to go. Oh! I fell on that guy's sword. My goodness. What a violent realm. Ah! The low, the low projectile, I'm telling you. Well, that was just a normal bullet. Nobody's fault but my own there. Just taking a little sip before we get going again. No, no. I'm so defaulting to crouching. Okay. The, like, weird, funny shield guys don't respawn after you die. That is somewhat surprising. Oh, cool. Does my magic change per level? This time it was orb. Ah! Sound of me getting shot by a bullet. Ah! It's scary. It's so easy to get so scared. But I have to stay focused. Once again, also like Shinobi 1, we didn't get much of a story. Probably we'll get a short explanation at the very end if I reach there. I wonder if this is also a game where the final credit, the final stage, doesn't let you continue. shot in the back of the freaking head. It really can get away from you so quickly. And you only get one beautiful strike. Although there are attacks that just, like, bonk you. Like, I think if you, like, bump into an enemy, you get, like, bonked backwards. Okay. Finally avoided that one guy's treacherous bullets. Okay. Whew. All right. Stage 2-4. Into the mountain. Oh, fuck. We have to fight Train. our most hated foe yet. This is a crazy boss. Why would they let a train do this? I don't think it's a train. It's just like a truck, I guess, right? I'm shocked at how difficult this pattern is to avoid. Like, it's so funky. If I were a tiny little ship with a tiny little hitbox, some pattern like this wouldn't be anything to write home about. I'd weave and walk around these bullets like they were nobody's problem, least of all my own problem. But alas, I am merely a human with a lot of training in the art of dog and blade. All trains can do this. They just choose not to. Oh! Sound of boss dying remains loudest sound in the game. Alright, awesome graphics incoming. Hey, we did it! Perfect! You get extra player! Yeah! Mission 3. Raid the enemy syndicate's underground headquarters. You got it. Oh fuck, we've got Dynamite Man. Okay, the fire they start is not a problem for my doggy to pass. Oh fuck, they take multiple hits. This is, yeah. Leave it to America to, you know, their wacky gun culture. Even the trains have to have a gun. And just to confirm, I would like to... we're going to do a little bit of ninja science here. The fire does hurt Joe. It doesn't hurt Ninja Doggy, but it does hurt Ninja Man. It won't burn a puppy, but it will burn the human. Matengo, customize your dad. Welcome to the world of having a doggy. A doggy that can kill and attack for us, but also can become tiny. Is a doggy named Yamato? That's a good name for a doggy. I'm not sure how to handle this if my doggy is in a certain state. Maybe I should just... Yeah, hit him with the dog. Hit him with the big doggies. Oh! The goons with the leaping jump. They've learned a thing or two. God, from every angle. Well, mostly the two angles. I'm sorry. Shadows, well, they're dancing. You gotta give it up to the shadows. Shit. My old nemesis. The bullet. To be a ninja in a world of bullet and dynamite and trains with guns, it might seem out of time. And yet, perhaps this is the perfect era for such a hero as me to clean these mean streets. Yeah, I'm definitely curious. I'm sure it'll be something really basic and like not that remarkable, whatever sells the most copies. But it would be cool if they did something wacky. We are all hoping for something wacky and silly to happen. We're all rooting through our memory banks to try and find the most obscure and awesome Sega franchise to pull a villain out of. We're all frantically wondering who Oppa's arch nemesis is. Some of us may even know. Some of us may not have to dig deep to find that information. Hard as it might seem to believe. Okay, that went pretty good. I really don't have any sense at all of how to get my doggy back to normal. If it were up to me, and I didn't have to rely on my doggy for killing, the doggy would stay this size forever. Ugh. Also, there was Alex Kidd in Shinobi World, so Shinobi kind of had a backwards one. Hey! I need to put the guy from Racer XX J2ME into Sega Crossworlds. You know what? Why not? Double the firepower. We do it! Congratulations! The J2ME platform seems rife with all kinds of awesome gamings, including potentially multiple Shinobi games? Wait, I got an idea. What if for the crossover, Shinobi fought the bad guy from Shinobi 1? Whoa! What a crazy reference that would be. I'm sorry, dog. Yeah, it should be, like, twisted. I do feel like there's a chance there's gonna be, like, one Yakuza guy. Like, probably Majima is someone I'm hearing rumblings a lot about. And, like, yeah, I guess. He'd hit the Kiryu-chan, and everybody would go, yo, the Mad Dog. It could be epic a little bit. There was talk of, like, a Persona 1 as another, like, gimme, but, like, who would that even be? Like, would it be just, like, the fucking detective boy from 5? The Persona 5 spoilers, I guess. The Prime Minister? Oh, well, no problem at all. Thank you for stopping by. I'm sure that our dog will stay large, with wishes like this. And I'm sure our firepower will stay so doubled. I was almost really good there. I was almost really awesome. It's such an advantage to have dog. The final boss is the Master Hand, and Shinobi acquires a mysterious letter inviting him to join Kirby Air Riders, coming to your Nintendo Switch. Sexy Ninja Foxy. I'm listening. Honestly, good on him. Perfect landing. Ooh! How curious. There's no archived evidence that they ever released Racer Triple X. Would they have done this? Would they have shat on Yuji Naka at that time? Was he out of everyone's good graces by then? I guess he was in Square. I guess he I don't know if he would have been in prison at the time, but he would have at least been out of Sega, I suppose. Oh, I mean, he was talking shit about Sega. I just don't know if Sega would have talked shit back. But maybe I have double the firepower. Maybe I have double the firepower, actually. Kill. Oh, shit. Yeah, last time you were mentioning this, there's one that is just effectively a port of one, and one that is effectively a Shinobi game in name only. God, you really got to keep your dog healthy in this one. And also in general, if you have a dog. Music has lost its funky. We're back in the tension zone. No, I'm sorry. My puppy, I'm sorry. They've made you tiny. Okay. Oh. Okay. Personal best. Ah! Oh, Mr. Discs. With a doggy, anything can happen. A doggy is a responsibility. No! Poor movement, poor strategizing on the part of this shinobi. I am enjoying the structure of this level, the way it keeps giving me this problem of there are two guys down there. Your doggy can get one of them, but watch out. And then this moment where it's like, oh, but then they got us. There's an extra guy behind us. He comes to get us. Consider my ass on my toes. Hey! There we go. Hey. Now, why did my doggy not want to go kill that man? I was doing my famous maneuver of crouching and attacking. And he has attacked that man before, so... I wonder if maybe just some wires got crossed. The mysteries of dog are deeper than the mysteries of any sort of life. I don't know. I haven't figured out a consistent way to get through that zone without spending a magic. Shinobi 2 is a shitpost on the levels of that Shinobi GBA game, which we will be playing. I was unaware that there was a Shinobi game on the GBA at all. And apparently it is not well liked. Apparently it's not very good. Still, it was released. And it has the official Shinobi blessing, so we'll take a look. No problem. No problem for a doggy me. A game of all time. A game of all time sets high expectations. Or rather, it sets expectations, I should say. It sets expectations somewhere. I also don't even know the first thing about emulating J2ME. Perhaps this is where I learn. Streaming is a great way to learn how to... A great excuse to learn how to do all kinds of wacky emulation stuff. Guys, I'm getting my ass blasted. Even with the help of a doggy. But it's okay. I think we'll make it happen. Oh, don't even think about it, Buster. Okay. I freaked out. Backed up where I shouldn't have. It's so scary when they're off the screen and they're above you, but you can't actually see them, so you have to gauge and guess. 4 ninja magics, so generous. I wonder what determines how many ninja magics you get per continue. All reliable. Ah, just lost doggy. Okay. And over here we'll press. They're kind enough to give us 4 of the things. We may as well use them. When appropriate. Okay. Doggy rescued. And then press it down here. Okay. We're here again. We have made it here before. This is not yet PB territory. Ah. Okay. We have all of the objectives. Oh, okay. Goodness gracious me. Stage 3-3. Oh, the stinky sewer is full of bubbling poopy and also crocodiles. Nobody wants to go down like this. I don't like that it's bubbling. I really rather do not like that it's bubbling. Okay, is there any chance Doggy can defeat Crocodile? I have my doubts. No, I can't actually, yeah, I can't actually, send my dog after them. And frankly, thank goodness. Because my doggy doesn't need to worry about things like that. Okay, jeez. Okay. It's funny that falling in the water in that earlier level didn't kill us, but falling in this does. There's no training, nothing trains you for this. Also, how about this soundtrack? The walking across a keyboard special. Oh, this got fucked up. This got proper fucked up and twisted. I'm not sure how to get past that particular section. Unless there's a way to defeat these crocodiles that I'm missing. But they seem quite invulnerable. And they also bonk me so cleanly into the water every time. The water, of course. Oh, we can't slice them as they're coming down. Okay, okay. They can be sliced as they're coming down. Okay, it isn't all hopeless. But God, that is easier said than done. Oh, man. Like, we basically have to be trying to come and get them the instant that they are emerging from their hidey holes. That's scary. That's honestly quite scary. I do like the touch of them going belly up. man. The combination of this being quite a difficulty spike, also submerged entirely in poop water, and also the music is this. It's hitting quite remarkable. Okay, hold on. Everybody. Everybody wants to see me dead. Everybody wants to see me torn asunder in the poop dimension. But everybody wants a lot of things. I want my doggy to never get tiny. Zeno, hello, you're right. It is good for Shinobis to have a dog. It's healthy for him. But it's unhealthy for his enemies. If you get what I'm saying. I fall in the shit and I die. Hi, Zeno. How are you? Welcome to Shadow Dancer. A game that's been kind of impressing me a lot. However, this level is fucked up. This level is not that it hasn't been hard before this level. There's been some difficulty, certainly. But this is quite the escalation, I feel. At least it feels like it. So I hope you really like this soundtrack. We're gonna be hearing it a few more times, I reckon. No! I'll never get over when you hit the doggy become tiny. No! No, Vis, you have to jump over the sledge. I hate the dog for the dog to get hit, but I do love for the dog to get tiny. This is the duality of having a doggy. I do, and you know what? He wags his tail and pants his little tongue when we're idling and no foes are near. The damnable crocodiles swiped my ass into the dirt. Help! Well, that was silly. I'll be the first to admit that that was a somewhat silly maneuver. And in such a serious scenario, too. I don't know what I was thinking. No! Okay, we're fine. Just a little yelp of agony to throw the foes off the scent. You know how it is. Okay. I think that crocodile I have to take as in this one. Maybe not this one? Oh my god. I really do not have a handle on how to get past that particular section of crocodiles consistently. Hi, Muware. You know we're doing it. You know that's the maneuver we're doing. You know what? I do have these. Oh, yes, when the dog has the fog on his side. Absolutely, absolutely. You got to admit. Okay, I think technically a personal best. I don't mind spending a magic there if I've gotta, if I absolutely have to. And it's looking more and more like I might absolutely have to. Yeah. Okay. I have doubled the firepower now. Oh, when the disc guy shoots another one immediately. I feel some amount of pain. Oh my god. What a mess. What a disaster. I did this too early. I've got them to spare. It's fine, honestly. The world's slowest knives. It must take a lot of technique to throw a knife so slowly, and yet so consistently through the air like that. Credit where credit is due. A shinobi recognizes the skills of their opponent, that they might thwart them. Right? Whoa, cool graphic moment on the right there. Oh dear. Oh, my dear shinobi. My dear shadow dancer. Dancing in the shadows as you do. Some shadows will not follow your steps. They will not follow your lead. Oh, I'm so silly. I'm such a silly little guy. I'm such a foolish, funny little fella. I'm one of history's most lovable scamps and mischievous scoundrels. Oh, I panicked. I panicked and freaked out and jumped several times weirdly. Just another one of my famous jokes. What if you went to a stand-up comedy club and it was open mic night? No, fuck open mic night. Open mic night, you'll see all kinds of weird shit on an open mic night. What if you went to like a headlining stand-up comedy show and someone's set was just playing this particular level of Shadow Dancer, not making jokes, and just kind of quietly being like, damn it. Okay, come on. Ah, damn it. Not again. Ugh. Would that be good? Would you feel that you had gotten your money's worth? Would you laugh? Would you chuckle? Would you applaud wildly? It's a little avant-garde. It's a little on the bleeding edge. It's a bit of a, it's a borderline anti-comedy if you've been following the works of Tim Heidecker and others in the field. A bit Andy Kaufman-esque. I feel like there's gotta be an Andy Kaufman streamer out there, right? I guess we're all our own Andy Kaufman in a way. Refuses to elaborate. Oh my god, the one low bullet. The lone low bullet. The lowest bullet of all. It's weird how susceptible I am to music. I really let music into my heart and mind and innermost soul. And it just runs amok in there. And just makes hay out of my mental state. Not since that one Pipe Dream game on arcade. And I don't think this is quite as bad as that Pipe Dream level, because that Pipe Dream song was like, I want to say, less than a second long. Perhaps that's an exaggeration. Maybe it's closer to 5 seconds, but that definitely is all-time most stressed out a song has made me on stream. This is I don't know if this is approaching there, but this is certainly in the running for top 10. It's just music. It can't make me lose that much control. Okay, we're gonna jump across these, and then we're gonna jump directly into the pile of poop. And then we'll start it over. And then this time we'll win, okay? I've got it. Dog. I'm also heartwarmed by the fact that if you went to such a stand-up show and this happened, you would cheer if they got to the end of the level. I think it would be hard not to. But it also does make me think, like, how much cheering does the average Twitch viewer do in the privacy of their own home? Because now I'm thinking about it. Now I'm thinking about times I've watched either live or VOD and been like, yes! And like I'm happy and relieved whenever a streamer overcomes a really hard level. But I'm not like getting out of my chair and going, woohoo! You know? You know, maybe I'm typing like I might be typing Pog or like GG or let's go or something like that. But I'm tickling myself at the idea of someone who just gets up out of their chair like they're an extra in the Truman Show and goes, yeah! Let's go! I am in the Dream Harrier Discord. Yes, 2 spaces. I am indeed. Oh, that makes sense. That makes sense. That you would be that guy. Often talking of J2ME. I'll have to. It'll be a while before we get to the J2ME games in the chronology, but I might have to poke and pick your brain when we do get there. Sound of getting sliced. Hell yeah, I absolutely will. And I appreciate the looking out and the reaching out. Ah! Oh, my poor small, tiny little duppy doggy. Oof. Okay. Okay, small amount of progress. Oh! Hold on. I just killed crocodile by parrying its tail? So maybe this crocodile business is actually not as bad as I thought it was. We gotta do some science. We gotta do some shinobi science. Hello. We can strike the tail with the shuriken as it comes up, and it will... Oh, okay. This level became possible all of a sudden. This level became so much more doable. Oh my goodness, the relief. I thought the only way to kill these crocodiles was by slicing them as they came down the pipe. Okay. Oh my gosh. Ugh. Suddenly, it all falls into stark relief. Sexy Ninja Foxy is not very good. Who could have seen that coming? Color me shocked. I'm definitely very curious about that era of mobile game. Flip phone gaming. It's tragic. It's tragic, is what it is. I guess it just goes to show. Never meet your heroes. Honestly, I bet the Foxy Ninja isn't even a fox girl. It's like, what are we doing here? Slicing the one... Okay, that might be a position where I just died. That might be a good position for magic. Okay. What's next? We have been here, actually, haven't we? Or have we? Okay. Yeah, this rings a bell, certainly. Oh! Shadow shoot. Oh! Shadow the Hedgehog shoot. Oh, ma'am? Hello? Uh-oh. Mame. Oh, my dear friend Mame. You were doing so good. At least the beat goes hard. Her whole ass is out. It needs to be stressed. And I think that's wonderful for her. What are we doing? Okay, there's a lot going on in this one. He's kind of an icon. Okay, 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 okay. I can't quite, Okay, I think I'm getting somewhat of a hang of it. Ah. Alright, bonus stage. It's time for the graphics that we all know and love. I think, you know, look, the digitized men are awesome and iconic, and the highlight. I love the way the clouds look. I love the way the sky is animated in the background. Crush the enemy's evil plan. Why would they have a... What are they going to do with that rocket? Now this is fucked up. This is scary. Shot me good. It's so mean when the ninjas jump and kill you. Oh. Okay, he's fine. I'm surprised that hasn't happened more often, to be honest. How foolish can one ninja be? With infinite credits, any ninja can be as foolish as they want to. My dog is so cool they can survive bottomless pits. Oh, okay. That was not as bad as the sewers level. Up the waterfall we shall go. I'm mostly glad to be free of the music, to be honest. I much prefer this ominous thrum. When the tension is felt. Now that's what every gamer loves. Immerse me in that thick atmosphere. Also, look at this waterfall. It's kind of awesome. I don't know if I've seen a waterfall rendered like this kind of like thick foaminess. You came back? That's not fair. Also, I've really lost my dog. This is the most lost our doggy's ever been. Okay, he found his way back. Ah, thank you, our world's smartest doggy. It's a really great effect. The way that it is scrolling down and the way that the way it's animated around, the way like the foam animates around the platforms, particularly good looking fall, I must admit. Ugh! He got me. He got me pretty good. We got to admit. Whoa. The perfect trap. Remarkable, incredible set play from Mr. Dynamite. Yeah, I mean, hello, S, first of all. And second of all, yeah, if it's the old, what's the old saying, you know, we've got to get lucky, you know, 999 times, but the average goon only has to get lucky once. You know the ninja that lands the slice. You know they're feeling great. You know they're feeling like they've done a job well done. They're cheap. Yeah, there's definitely some guys who are guarding their little corner in a way that is not terribly strategic. If fighting anyone but this ninja who dies to bullets. Oh! That guy's tough. I might have to burn a magic on that guy, because that's a particularly perilous spot. Good dog. Oh, the bullet! The lingering bullet! Oh, you damn bullet. Wow! Hey, hold on. Are you telling me? Okay. Okay, I figured that would kill me. I was really impressed that our awesome dog could walk on water. I love the way the drums come in on this one. It's all just ominous, atmospheric thrumming. Also, I like that this is the first level that we found where the dog actually does seem to struggle to keep up. Give me this. Okay, waterfall climbed. Stage 4-3. Time to climb onto the rocket, I presume. Oh, dog tiny. Tiny dog. Dog, tiny, tiny dog. Honestly, you gotta respect defense like that. Oh, so many of you. Oh, all coming out for little old me? Oh, also new enemy type. I killed them too fast to see what their deal was, but... Radius Neo. Intriguing, intriguing. They put a lot of stuff on mobile games. That's what I'm curious, if only morbidly so, about mobile games altogether. And that does include your modern day, you know, iOS slop gacha, etc. I'm excited for reaching the moment where that stuff, it seems impossible to imagine now, but someday, the iOS and Google Play Store will become obsolete. They will become relics of the past that we look upon with strange curiosity and mild nostalgia. And I bet people will uncover all kinds of strange and interesting slop when they begin looking through that. They may already be doing this, you know? There's just so much, and it's also freaking undiscoverable. Obviously, that's, you know, also a bit more present, a bit more current than J2ME, but I don't know. I've always been intrigued by the promise of mobile gaming. And its connections to other, you know, browser-based games, casual games markets, Flash games, etc. The fact that there's such surprisingly robust stuff out there for J2ME is intriguing and good and cool. Oh, flamethrower guy and jump kicking guy. Radius Neo Imperial. A US release distributed on Singular. That is a... Talk about a record of the time. Oh, that guy disappeared. Nope, he actually didn't disappear. He just jumped really, really high. Ah. Put him with the orbs. Over here as well. Oh, we still have 6 to save left. Oh my gosh, we got a long road to hoe. Ah! Scary. Ugh. Youch. Jeez Louise, these guys. Bum, 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 bum. Good level to bring back the funk for. The beat that drives you wild. No. No! This is the level layout, the enemy layouts in this one are kind of funny in like a fuck me, I guess, kind of way. Stare full of just gun guys. It never fails to put a smile on my face. A goon for every step of these stairs. Hey, if I can actually maintain dog, we might have a chance. Okay. Yes, we love dead links. We love long dead links. Call me Ganondorf, the way we love when a game shows us a dead link. No. Okay, hold on. Okay, I thought there would be a guy up here. There isn't. And by guy, I mean one of the prizes we need to collect. Ah! The kick into the sword. I mean, you know, don't get it twisted. I ain't clicking on those links. Who knows where they'll lead? I mean, realistically, it's probably just like, you know, buy cheap domains now, check it out type of website. But what if it's a virus? Or worse, pornography? Just quaint is all. Aw, you thought this website would be up forever. Just a funny little relic. hollowed out shell of a corporate mandate. Oh, I hate when my dog dies. Okay, here's a question. Is there more treats up here? No, it doesn't seem like it. Okay. Okay, take me to the next stage. Please and thank you! Last stage, stage 4-4. Drama, the dramatic conclusion. Wow, awesome. Wow, you're so cool. You're shooting ghosts of... You're shooting tiny ghosts of ninjas at me. You're awesome. Wow, you're really cool. I assume I have to withstand this barrage for an amount of time before the barrier falls down. Or maybe I have to chip away at the barrier with my ninja's power. Oh man, this is I know we're going to a rocket ship, but this feels like such an awesome escalation of guys. This is a great final encounter. IMO. I'm delighted. I just think she's neat. Ah! Did they block my shuriken? Is that what happened there? Ugh. They're so killing me. I'm interpreting it as tiny ninjas. She's manifesting tiny ninjas. My assumption was that this is like some kind of, you know, some kind of psychic technique, you know? Oh. Damn. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm interpreting it like she's summoning spirits, but for whatever reason the spirits are tiny. I feel like this might actually be a little easy. Easier said than, you know. Now that I've said it, I'll spend the rest of the I mean, okay, let's not make grand declarations about the difficulty of the final boss just yet. Let's not curse ourselves to another 2 hours of this. Pantsless, yeah. I respect it. We previously fought a boss who was assless. Or, as in, nothing was covering their ass, I should say. They had their whole ass out. Okay, this is a little tricky. I can't just mash shurikens. Because I thought that's what was happening. I thought if it was just like, I just mash shurikens, and then when she strikes, I win. It's not quite that, I don't think. Although it certainly feels like it sometimes. I do think I want to keep my distance, because I think she eventually does gain the ability to withstand... withstand blows a bit better. Or, like, if I time it wrong, I lose. She wins. I'm hitting her with the she, her pronoun. That might not be appropriate. I don't know. Okay, okay. Yeah, she's got... Oh, okay. She is a she. Okay, thank you for confirming. I would hate to misgender this awesome final boss. The boss of the Asian Dawn gang. I see. Separate from Zed. Hooray! Wait. Did we want the rocket to take off? I assumed the rocket was part of their nefarious purposes. Oh, I love that sprite of dog! Ah, yes. Is that good? The end? It's the end, at the very least. Presented by Sega 1989. Maybe they were holding the rocket hostage. Well, I gotta say, I enjoyed that quite a bit. Sewer level aside, I think that was a very solid and fun game. With good graphics and a funny doggy. Now, I mentioned this at the start of the stream. The Genesis had a game called Shadow Dancer, but far as I can tell, that game is different from this game. It generally seems to be considered as its own game. It's a Bionic Commando situation. So that game will get its own stream. We're not going to look at that game tonight. We are going to look at the Master System port of this game. Now that I've got the context. You know, we're not going to beat it, but we're going to take a look at it. See how well they did at bringing this experience over to the Master System. But we're going to take a quick break first. I realize I haven't actually taken a break all stream. I've just been mainlining Shadow Dancer. So, how about a little break? Yeah, we rescued Lockheed Martin's space shuttle, and that's good. That was the intent. Surely they'll never, you know, equip various evil gang members with dynamite, or need to be taken down by a heroic ninja with dogs. Surely. It'll be fine. It'll be okay. Don't worry. Here comes Melon Bread, okay? Funny abrupt stop to that song. Mysterious. Mysterious, mysterious, mysterious. Well, listen, we had such a good time playing Shinobi Shadow Dancer. I thought, wouldn't it be fun to bring it home right into our living room? Awesome. We'll turn that up a touch, actually. God, our duck walk is so slow. And our dog is nowhere to be seen. We can't handle dog at all. Codename Fuma. Weakness, one hit. I like this I like that the attract mode is giving us all of the each discrete color of goons designated letter and how many hits they take. You know, it's you know, you gotta remember that Master System, they didn't have very many bits to work with. Wow. Pardon me. Pardon me. So from that context, I think this is there's a degree of like it's impressive that this is even works in a recognizable way. Wait, hold on. Are you telling me? I notice when I crouch, my orb button becomes a doggy button. So for a second I got excited about the potential of summoning dog, but probably it's just like my magic changes. I don't remember Frankenstein's being in Shadow Dancer either. Oh, they got the whole plane. Oh, also? They got the parallax? Wait. Oh, hold on. Are you telling me? Hold on. Maybe the dog is real. Yeah, because if I hold down... Oh, dang. It's unfortunate that you have to hold down to activate dog. But I think we can activate our dear dog. I think it's possible. The problem is it's so much quicker, at least for now, to kill enemies. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Quite cool. And it doesn't, it seems like it just kills them. It doesn't like hold them down for us to kill. Yeah, I do definitely miss the dog. Having doggy around is definitely a critical ability. Video! Our death animation is so animated. Also, we died that quickly. I'm glad we got another look at dog. A close-up of dog. It makes sense that they would include dog in some way because they did include that part. It would be weird to advertise dog's presence and not even include included in the game, right? Still, I don't know. I think maybe it should have just been activate on crouching. Maybe that would have been too overpowered if the dog is just appearing like that. I don't know. And then, yeah, the scrolling of the background in here. I know it's not the most impressive parallax we've ever seen in the world, but... On the Master System, that's not nothing. The degree of graphics I was not expecting, certainly. And I can't just target someone if they're not on the same lane as me. Oh, these guys came in early. Okay, already aboard the plane. That's a pretty solid rendition of that guy. Oh, it's brutal though. It's really hard. It's really quite difficult. I would like to see. Let's give it one more quote-unquote credit. I would like to see if I am capable of beating that boss. Now, for being designated as a direct port, like it is that. But there's more changes here than I was expecting. Obviously, some compromises have to be made, some levels removed, some doggies deserted. But it just feels very, very different as a whole, even still. Ah, darn. What a jerk. What a rude guy. Still, I mean, you know, not bad. Not bad by any stretch. You will probably play worse Shinobi games for 8-bit systems. Maybe? I don't know. Maybe this will be the low point of the Shinobi 8-bit era. We did play some 8-bit ports of Shinobi original, didn't we? Come to think of it. Okay, time for this guy. Ah! Instantly balled. Instantly clobbered into ball. Oh, the dog looked so good. The dog looks so good. I think they did their damnedest with this one. An interesting further step on our Shinobi's journey, I think. Shadow Dancer for arcades, pretty damn cool. Shadow Dancer for Master System? Well, you could do worse. I think that's going to be it for me tonight, though. I am going to call it an evening. Oh yeah. I didn't feel that much like bopping around Master System Shadow Dancer. I'm gonna go ahead and call it an evening. Thank you all for hanging out. Thank you for coming with me on this shinobi journey. Retro Pals are doing their funny Patreon gauntlet, so if you want to see a lot of really normal games, stick around for the raid. I'm sure that will be a delightful stream as ever and always. Having just tabbed in, I like what I'm seeing already. Yeah, so... Hey! Fun game, fun stream. Thanks for hanging out. Friday, Threads of Fate continues. We might complete Mint's story? Maybe? I don't know. Is it going to be the final Threads of Fate stream? I don't know. Tune in and find out. I don't know what I'm doing Sunday. Oh, wait, I have an idea for what I want to do Sunday. I have to look into that. We'll see if it's good or not. We'll see if it's a good idea and it's viable. And then the next Shinobi we'll play on Tuesday, Revenge of. I hear people like Revenge of. Maybe they don't like it as much as Shinobi 3. But I think it's pretty well liked. So look forward to that on this coming Tuesday. But yeah, I'm gonna take it easy. I'm gonna get cozy, watch some Retro Pals, watch some normal gaming. Have a good rest of your week. I'll see you on Friday for Threads of Fate. And farewell. Bye!
Ganbari Mas. Taco Bell, Ganbari Mas.
Barrier Trio Bean, thank you for the raid.
Hey Barrier Trio, how was Shadow Dancer? How was Puppy Ninja? In my opinion, Arcade Shadow Dancer is kind of a hell game. It's like way more difficult than even the original Shinobi. Hope you had fun though. Okay, I think the left bumper is green for what it's worth. Okay, I got my guy. This would be confusing even if you did have the original controller. You'd have to be looking down at what the colors are.
I got one.
A fun credit feed, nice. That is a game that loves quarters. This is like that variant of Jonkin in Japan, where if you lose, like, you have to point in a direction or else you get bonked on the head.